A new series. I've been dying to do a series for Rising World since I got the game over a year ago. I want to say it's probably been close to 2 years, maybe. I've lost track of time. Anyway, excuse me, got a cough. We're going to start this new world. I have no idea. This is a random seed. I have no idea where we're going to land. I tried to do this last night while I was uploading my YouTube video for my Minecraft, but the lag was too bad, so we're going to do this fresh. I have heard somebody refer to this game as Minecraft on steroids. It's probably a pretty good description. Excuse me. I know that's the last thing you want to hear is me coughing in your ear. You start out with a pick and an axe. We just collected that wool from that sheep. You have a crafting window whenever you are in your inventory. It's a very basic, I think that's hemp. It's a very basic crafting window. You can't do a whole lot with it, but it's enough to get you started, enough to survive. And there's another sheep. You move around with the WASD keys. F is your action key. Oh, that's the one we got already. Here, let's get this one. But basically, this is another survival game. I will make a lot of references to Minecraft simply because I've been playing Minecraft since 2011. I have a little bit of experience with it, as you might imagine. We're going to go ahead and get some wood. Hopefully get a few saplings. The graphics, as you can see, are a lot more realistic than what Minecraft has. For some people, that's wonderful, and for some people, the realism is too much for them. When you mine, for example, it's not smooth, pretty little blocks that feed the OCD urges. It is more like what it would look like in the real world with gouges and things like that. So alright. What kind of sapling did we get? Acacia. Okay, so I'm guessing between the acacia tree and this yellowish grass, which seems to be ugly in any game. I despise it in Minecraft. I'm not a fan of it here either. But I'm guessing that would indicate the savanna biome. We can check that with F3. F3 works similar here as it does in Minecraft. And I am well aware, for those of you who are going to say, oh my god, it's not Minecraft, blah, blah, blah. I'm aware it's not Minecraft. I'm also aware that Minecraft is not the only survival game out there. There are many survival games that are fantastic. I have The Forest. I enjoy it. I have Stranded Deep. I'm not very good at that one. And I haven't tried to play it for quite some time, so I'm not familiar with all the changes they've made. This game is still in development. I don't know, honestly, if it's still alpha or beta or whatever, but they do major updates. They add things, they fix things on a regular basis. It's not one of those things where you have a broken game for 3 months and then they make a minor change. That's not how this works. They do an amazing job at updating, improving. They do it. Oh my gosh, they're really consistent with it. This is not a game that somebody's released and said, okay, now that we know some people like it and they're playing it anyway, we're just going to ignore it for a while. And no, it gets a lot of attention. Oh, get back here. There are other people that play this game. They're much better at it than I am, probably. Well, no probably about it. They are. I spend most of my time playing Minecraft. So there are things about this game that I am not familiar with. I've seen it in other videos, but haven't really done anything with it myself yet. New update, the latest thing they've added. There it is. It's another sapling. You know when it's time to pick something up when you see the little hand. Like the flowers, I could be gathering flowers too, but I'm not going to. But if you are looking for a more informative Rising World series, there is a guy that he really does a wonderful job with it. And his name, the YouTube channel, just search for The Radio Man 03. He is really, really good. And he actually is a professional, I believe it's a newscaster. I believe he's a newscaster for a radio station. So he's really good about constant commentary. He has a great voice. He's very enjoyable to listen to. Problem is, his voice is a little too relaxing sometimes. We're gonna get a drink. That's our drink and food indicator in the bottom right corner. Health in the bottom left. Jump is spacebar. The controls are pretty standard for most MMORPGs and such. There are multiplayer servers out there for Rising World, just as there are for so many of the games. But I am playing this one in single player and in survival. I'm not doing the creative. Every so often I will try creative mode on Minecraft just because I just get in a mood and I just want to build something real quick. I'm not in the mood to gather resources, or I'm not in the mood this, that, and the other, or maybe I'm experimenting with an idea to see if I can actually build it the way I want to. So once in a while I will play Minecraft in creative mode, but I really do prefer survival. It's not only is it more challenging, but at the same time it's more rewarding to me. There are plants that you can gather along the way, and if I had the proper tool, I would be gathering them for our own garden, our own farm. But like broccoli or lettuce or whatever, you can pick it, and that's great. You can eat it, get the nutritional value you need from it, but you're not going to be able to get seeds from it. You have to have a sickle for that. And we won't have one of those for a while because you have to mine ore and smelt ore and make the tool. The only tools you start with are the pick and the axe. So it's really hard to see, to pick stuff up in this long grass, or tall grass, I suppose. Was that a sapling I got? poplar. Okay, good. Right now I'm more interested in the saplings than I am the actual wood itself. But we need that too, so it's all good. And I forget to set my timer. I am very bad about losing track of time. So I have to set a timer on my phone. And I lost the stump. Dadgummit, I hate leaving the stump. But I don't exactly have an easy way to see it. Oh well. We need to find some place to settle so we can get started. I can hit L, and I will for now, to light things up a little bit. I don't prefer this mode. It feels a little cheaty to me, but for the recording's sake, it makes it easier for y'all to see. That's a carrot. I'm not going to worry about getting the carrots. I'd rather wait until I have a sickle. And I can get the saplings and stuff. Or seedlings. There's some owa. Some owa. We might want that. When I first started playing this game, they didn't have ore in yet. You can actually get hurt, so you have to be careful. Oh, it's tungsten ore. Excuse me. I was hoping to find iron. The animals in this game are incredible. If you haven't seen any videos and you've never played this game, oh my gosh. They have giraffes, they have elephants, they have tigers, they have penguins, they have moose, they have bear, and of course, pigs, cows, chickens, goats, sheep. But, yeah, the animals in this game are pretty amazing. When it first started, they of course only had like a basic couple of biomes. There was, you know, like the pine tree forests, and then like a regular plains area with some, you know, different trees. It was either mountains or flat. There wasn't a whole lot of options. There was no water when I first started playing. You basically lived off of watermelon. There were no tomatoes. There was no farming. They have added biomes. They have added animals. They have added water. They have added farming. They have added new crafting stations. They have... there's weather. From the time I bought this game and started playing it to now, the things they have added, the list, it would take me longer than 30 minutes to go through everything. They have really worked hard on this game. And they do a fantastic job. The Radio Man 03 that I mentioned earlier, it almost feels like they watch his channel, which it wouldn't surprise me at all if they did. Because it seems like I see a video where he suggests something, and it's like the next time he records, it's been fixed. So I don't know if that's just timing, coincidence, or if he is, you know, somebody they watch regularly for suggestions. But of course, the feedback helps them. Oh, good, we got some iron. The feedback does help them because they need people to play the game and let them know this is a bug, this doesn't work right, you know. But like I mentioned, the weather on his series, it seems like it's raining all the time. But he talked about it for a while, and supposedly they cut that back where it wasn't raining quite as much. Getting a lot of ore. I don't want to fill up my inventory on ore, but I'm glad we went ahead and got that tungsten because here's this iron right behind it. And I don't know enough about the game to say, oh, by the way, if you find this, chances are this will be right next to it. I don't know. I know that's good information to have. And once they finish developing the game and they get it to where they want it, and things are pretty consistent and stable, and I've played this game longer, there's a chance I might know some of those things. But right now, I just play and I go, oh wow, look what they've done now. This is cool. We also need to find some coal. And like in Minecraft, you can use wood as a fuel source, but coal is definitely better. Okay, so we got 9 iron. It's not super great, but it's a start. That's not black enough to be coal. The coal looks like the inside of somebody's chimney. It just looks like soot smeared all over the stone. Okay, I really don't want to fall down that hole. So we need to make our way out of here. Wait, can I get up there? I can get up part of the way. But you see what I mean about it's not just clean lines. There are actually people out there that play Minecraft that cannot stand this game because it doesn't have the clean lines. That's just dirt. Then there are those of us who like it because it is more realistic. But at the same time, I miss my clean lines from time to time. But you can always use a sledgehammer to shape the stone. You won't get any resources from it if you're just shaping it. But you can use a sledgehammer to shape the stone. Alright, so let's pick a direction. Northeast, east, southeast, south. How about southwest? Isn't that moon cool? Turn off the light. That's cool. It's gonna be daytime soon, which is very, very good. I suppose I should chop that tree down. But I really don't want to. We have a little bit of wood here. I'm more interested in finding a starting spot than I am gathering resources right this moment. I wanted to get that ore because it was exposed, and I'm glad I did because of the iron. It's such a pretty game. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty game. And the options you have for building are pretty amazing. For those of you who are used to dealing with blocks, might be a bit of a mind blower for you. There are circles and squares and triangles and rectangles and slopes and concaves and blah blah blah. It's just, when we get a bench made, I'll show you. But it's pretty crazy how many different shapes you have to work with. Turn that light off. Yeah, this is pretty. If I weren't recording, I probably wouldn't be using that light. Number one, to me it feels like cheating, even though it's there, it's part of the game. I don't have to be in creative mode or type in any kind of cheat to use it. It's just there. But I also don't like the way it looks. Lemons. Alright, let's see if we can get a sapling so we can have our own lemon tree wherever we settle. And at one time, if you let the tree hit you in the head, it could knock you into the ground like a hammer driving a nail. Then of course you would die. Okay, so I've lost the sapling apparently, or there wasn't one. Did I get all of the tree? See, I really hate cutting down the fruit trees for this very reason. And I could turn the grass off. Oh wait, there's the stump. I could turn the grass off and it would be easier to see stuff. But again, that feels like taking shortcuts and easy way out, and not a fan. Up. Oh, that was a broccoli. I got excited. I mean, broccoli is good, don't get me wrong, but right now, really would rather have the sapling, if it even dropped a sapling. Got my head in the grass walking along. I'm gonna bump into a bear and get my butt kicked. Well, okay then. When you eat in Minecraft, you make that lovely burping noise. And here, you smack your food. Okay, well. Erg. See, the thing is, I really don't want to chop down fruit trees because once you chop it down, it's gone. It's not. You're not going to come back this way and find more lemons because you chopped down the tree. We are back at the savannah. Let's go east. I don't really want to trek through the savannah. And at some point, we will do some episodes where we just go exploring and checking out the different biomes and stuff. But the savannah has the giraffes, which are beautiful. They have the elephants, which are amazing. They also have tigers, which are grumpy. They are aggressive. And I have not been unfortunate enough to have one come after me yet. But Radio Man was talking about how he and his wife were playing this one day and Tiger was after her, and he's like, they just don't stop chasing you. They just don't stop. Chased her forever. And with some animals, that's your only line of defense, is just run, 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 keep running, and hope eventually you can break their line of sight enough to break the target. See, I wouldn't mind building out here in the middle of the open, but not too many trees around here, for one thing. And I would kind of like to have some sort of mountain nearby. I don't necessarily need to build on top of a mountain or in the middle of a mountain range, although those are nice too. But I would like some kind of mountain for mining. That's a scary thing right there. You can break your leg. Yep. They have bandages, they have splints. Give me your wool, please. Give me your wool, please. Give me your wool, please. Thank you. This is really not a very exciting episode. Just walking around. But we have to find a spot. And if I still haven't found a spot when this video finishes, then I will find one on my own, probably. So you don't have to watch me just walk around, watch this axe bouncing in midair. Okay, trees. Trees are good. We are going to probably cut them down. Fruit is your friend, especially when you're first starting, whether it's watermelon, apples, tomatoes, because, yeah, it will quench your thirst as well as help with your hunger. We're just going to come up here and peek because I can't decide whether to chop those trees down and take the saplings or have this be our area. I don't want to settle too quick, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like in the old days they used to talk about the cowboys chasing horizons or chasing sunsets or however they said it, because it's like, well, there's always something better over the next mountain. And I do this with Minecraft a lot. I'm a lot better about it now because I've done it so much that I have my favorite biomes. So once I find a favorite biome, then oh, looky. Then I have a tendency to stop wandering. It's a little easier now for me to find a good spot in Minecraft because I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're gonna get this tree and hope we get a sapling because I don't want to hang out in this biome. The grass is frosted. It's icy, which is why we are crunching. Where did the stump go? There it is. Not a big fan of the cold biomes personally. I think they're beautiful. I don't want to live in them. We did get a sapling, didn't we? Yes, we did. What direction are we going now? West. We just went east, so now we're backtracking. I don't know what that sound is. Hopefully it's not some animal making its way over here. At least an aggressive one anyway. Really rather not die. Potatoes. And lose everything before we even have a chance to get started. Let's just keep going east and see if we can get out of this biome pretty quick. Wait, that's potatoes. Yeah, I don't like how dead everything looks here. Or dormant. Oh, that's a hole. Thought it was water, but no. Yeah, let's just keep going east and hope we can get out of here. And I really don't like keeping my F3 up, but we don't have a compass right now. So, our options are a little bit limited this early in the game. How much food do we have? Yeah, we're good. I don't need to be collecting any more food, really. Okay, here's a moose. They only attack you if you attack them first. If you don't bother him, he won't bother you. But if you kill him... Oh, there's a penguin. Did you see it? There he goes. They're so cute. But anyway, a moose will not bother you if you don't bother it, first of all. But you are going to want to kill it eventually if you want the trophy. You can actually make a trophy with the antlers, and then there's another one with the head and antlers. And in order to do that, you'll have to actually kill them. South, yeah, let's do southeast. I wonder. That looks a little scary down there. Not seeing any exposed ore, so we're not gonna stick around for that. What's behind that tree? Is that a moose or a bear? Because if that was a bear over there, we're screwed. He sees us. Behind that tree right there. Yeah, I really don't want to find out bad enough to get close. We're just going to say better safe than sorry. This is more like it. Get out of the crunchy grass. Another fruit tree. Alright, let's go ahead and get the apples first. We're going to go ahead and cut it down and hope we get a sapling. Oh, come on. Ugh. where's the stump? Oh, and there's the time on my... Okay, well, where's the stump? Oh, there it is, over here. Okay, it rolled. It rolled down this way a little bit, right? Really, really want the sapling, if there is one. That's just a fern. Ugh. There's a goat. Well, berg. Dadgummit. Oh, here's the chicken. There's a chicken somewhere. If we could find a decent mountain area for mining, this would probably be a decent spot. This is not one of the new biomes. This is pretty much what you would get when you started playing back in the old days. But it looks like we're still right up against the other biomes. I want to get up here and take a look around if I can. Another cold biome. Another fruit tree. I'm afraid to cut it down. I don't want to... We'll just pick the cherries. Call it good. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do some exploring on my own and find us a spot. And for those of you who like to explore, we will be doing more of it. But my 30 minutes is up. And then some. This game is so addictive. Oh my gosh, it's so addictive. And you probably can't tell that right now because all I'm doing is walking around. But it really is. It's one of those things where you're like, well, I need to log, but let me do this one more thing real quick. Okay, well, I'm going to log. Oh, wait, I need to check such and such. Okay. All right, I'm at a good stopping point. So, yeah, I got this one more thing I need to look at, and then I'm really going to log. And the next thing you know, you just finally give up making excuses, and it's 3 hours later, and you've had no sleep, and it's time to go to work. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop for realsies. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sorry there wasn't more to see. We did get to see a penguin and a moose and possibly a camouflaged bear. And of course the goat and the sheep and the pig a little bit. But well, there'll be a lot more. We'll be doing a lot of building and there will be more exploration. But I'm primarily a builder, so that's kind of what I do. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.